Okay, so today we are doing a who is your future soulmate or your future spouse, and all the good deets, about maybe what they look like, what to look for, where they might work, all that kind of stuff, how you might meet. So, we are cat themed today. Of course, my little cat statue is backwards, like every cat. Okay, so I'm gonna put these guys a little closer so you guys can like see them. Can you see them? This is a little sleepy guy. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so pile 1, 2, and 3. You can go ahead and pause the video if you like, and we will get started with group 1. Hi, group 1. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, so first thing that I notice is they are both, I feel like they're they're okay, they're not going to be like very tall, but I feel like they're going to be taller than average. Um I feel like there's going to be like some sort of, it might be like a surprise, like maybe like how you find out about them or how you find out that they like you. I feel like it might be like some sort of surprise, only because I feel like this is kind of like an explosion here. I also feel like this feels like rain, so it might be somewhere that like it's rainy, like, or there's like a long rainy season every year or something. Um, this tells me they may have been born at night. And okay, so there's something about this tree. Like I feel like where they live, like maybe when you like pull up for the first time or something, there's gonna be like something very obvious. Like it's not gonna be like if you have to look for this tree, then it's not true. But like something that's very like right when you pull in, you notice, there's just one tree in their front yard and it's in the center or something, and there's not a lot of trees around. Or maybe they have property and you go to like this spot on their property and it's like a field and then there's like one tree in the middle. And there's like something about that. I feel like that's very like telling. Like that is a sign. I'm actually not feeling much from the snake, to be honest. The Son of Wands is kind of like um like passionate. Like this snake is kind of like sneaky in a way. Like it's gonna sneak into your life and just kind of like love bomb you maybe, Like they have this like explosion, like a love bomb. Oh my God, like a bomb. And it's almost like like this is very silent feeling. This card here, it's the Emperor, but and yeah, they are obviously like strong as well. And this might actually say it's been like a long time coming. Like maybe this person had like you've known each other for a long time. But you don't really maybe speak a lot. Maybe you're like friends on social media and stuff. And you kind of like know about each other. You've been unwillingly following each other's lives through like, your posts and stuff. And I think maybe over time, like it's been like this thing that's kind of like growing, at least for them and maybe even for you. Like maybe it's, and it is interesting that it's like two. Maybe you guys both have been simultaneously like growing feelings for each other, but like separately. Like unknowing that the other person feels the same way. And like one feels a bit more surprisey, more, fierce, more, and then this one's more like down to earth. And that might be like both of your personalities, maybe. Let's see what else we get. Okay, right away, the yellow. So there's something with the yellow. So maybe they'll be like wearing like yellow shoes or something that's obviously yellow, maybe something that isn't normally yellow. And that's why you notice it. Like, wow, it's like you have yellow glasses on or something, where it's very not typical thing to have be yellow. Does that make sense? I don't know. Um, but awesome that we have the lovers, okay? And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and look at this. So underneath this like slow growing tree, a tree does not grow fast, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest card. Look at this horse. It's not even moving. I mean, he's on a vehicle that is going to move. I call the horse a vehicle, but you know what I mean? Like, this horse will eventually get there, but like, it's clearly not in a hurry. Um, but knights are always like kind of like an offer, okay? So, and we do have like the knight. It's basically the, I can't think of the word, whatever. It's similar to the Son of Wands is like the Knight of Wands. So we do have like two like innocent, new-ish, amateur-ish. They're not amateurs at love, but like it's newer. So maybe they're not like maybe they've never been really like married. They've never had kids or anything. Like it's not like they haven't been in relationships. Like I've never been married, but I'm obviously experienced in dating. So I feel like maybe that's what it is. Like maybe they don't have like all this like adult baggage really. Like maybe they just kind of keep it light, the baggage, So it does feel a little bit freer. It feels like maybe a little bit more like fun and adventurous. Um I'm not getting much about like their hair or like what they might look like yet. We have like a helmet covering their hair. We do have two lighter skinned people there. So far they're all lighter skinned. I mean, like obvious, like hello, here's all my skin. So, I am gonna read that way. Um, I'm not gonna read too much into the lovers. I feel like it's more trying to say like lovers, like yes, this is the correct path. Like you guys are equals. It's not gonna be like hard to get to. Like when you guys do actually decide to be together, it's not going to be hard. You're not going to argue all the time or anything. Um, okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, let's do our kitties. Okay. So again, we have like some rain. We have like some stormy weather going on. So again, rain kind of. Okay, just think of like I feel like it's like wet wherever they are. Like there's a lot of like water. There's a lot of like rain or I don't know. I can't really explain it. Like I can't think like where. Like I'm not gonna say like oh they live in the friggin' Antarctic, tundra. Like, so I mean, I feel like maybe like somewhere like Seattle or somewhere like maybe on the other side of the pond, like somewhere that's very rainy. Like London. They're very rainy there. Something like that. But I'm not really getting like a for sure location or anything. I'm not getting like a geological like point. I just feel like rainy, and I feel like this tree here has to do with like where they live. It's something that stands out. So we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Five of Wands, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This tells me kind of like, okay, I'm feeling like maybe when you guys meet, like maybe there'll be some sort of like squabble going on in their family. It's not like, I don't feel like they get in like all these arguments or anything, like there's fist fights going on at Thanksgiving or anything like that. But I feel like maybe when you meet them, it's gonna be like a sign for you to like look for. Like maybe something, just like official or something is going on. Like maybe like a family member had passed away and it was just kind of like weird. Like maybe they have to be like cleaning out the house, or maybe like they just got over doing all of that stuff where it's really like exhausting. They had to just go to all these different like, will things and it's something like that. Like I feel like, or maybe I don't know, maybe someone just got married or just had a kid. I don't know. It's some sort of like family thing, and it's gonna kind of feel like we like almost like you don't really know what to say, or you're just kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna like keep myself out of this. But so keep that in mind. Like if so, it's saying like try to remember to spot that. You know, like it'll be a good sign for you to be like, oh, this is the person that these cards were talking about, because it's something like that, like something very obvious, something that you're not gonna be able to like miss, because it's yeah like some sort of family thing where it's like everyone's talking and a lot of phone calls maybe, and I'm sorry, I gotta meet up with my parents and talk about this thing, we're going to the house, something like that. This card is interesting because this is a King of Swords, right? But in this card, can we see it? I don't know, but anyway, this there's two of them, so that cat could have been alone in this card, but they depicted it together, so I feel like that's telling me again, like kind of reiterating the whole lovers part, like, and then the owl is grabbing a sword, and this is like an unlikely kind of duo here, a cat with a giant barn owl. It's not necessarily the most average couple, so again with like the differences, right? Remember, but like the same, you feel the same. And maybe that's why it's reiterating like the lovers. Like maybe it almost might seem like, oh, like no, like we've known each other forever. Like we would have known that a long time ago if we were in love and soulmates. But like then you find out like, oh wait, yeah, we are, because like you'll start to talk, and then you're not gonna feel the same as you did 10 years ago. Obviously, it just wasn't the right time. So I feel like it might seem unlikely to you, or even to both of you, that somehow you guys are like a great team. And this owl is grabbing a golden sword here, so it's obviously you guys are successful together, as a team. When is it a bad thing to be like collecting a golden sword? Like never. So that seems really good. Like you guys definitely work well together. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And that just basically tells me like, well, first of all, like we do have a lot of there's no like black cats here or anything. So I feel like their hair is going to be like a lighter brown or a blonde, and they probably are like paler skinned. But yeah, so the Ace of Pentacles is just basically like maybe you guys will, you could meet through an idea that one of you guys has, like a business idea or something like that, or you might meet at work, or like you might not work together, maybe they're like a client of yours or you're a client of theirs or something like that. There's something to do, and if that's not how you guys meet, because we have another pentacle here too as well, and he's again holding one pentacle. So I feel like with this like team thing going on and this golden sword, like maybe you guys are gonna end up actually like starting a business together, which that is super fun, and that's awesome. That's like my dream, to be able to like start a business with someone and like do it together. That'd be so fun. Star family. So first of all, I pick up on the word family again because it's like under this, right? Like there might be some sort of family thing going on, and it's not like a warning. I think it's just like telling you to like look for that will be like, validation that you're like on the right path. I just realized that this is like 1 and 1, and that makes 11. So it's like, soulmates. This is cool. Okay, so we have you're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Maybe like maybe it's not just like, oh, look for like family trouble. Maybe you're gonna actually help them like through this family trouble. So maybe it is something a little bit more serious. I don't think that it's like negative and there's like all this family horrible stuff going on. I feel like it's just something that happened in the family, and you are gonna somehow be a part of that. Like maybe you will be helping this person through it, and maybe that will be how you guys like make your bond and how you realize that you are right together. Because says call in support. I feel like maybe you are that support that comes in. Like maybe your person called them in. And also, this could be vice versa. Maybe it's you that's going through this, and then this person is going to help you through it, okay? Maybe you're the one calling in support and receiving it from this person. And again, I have this like explosion going on. So it could be like a surprise. Like maybe this person literally reaches out to you because of this family trouble and is like, hey, I need to talk or something. It feels like it might be a bit of a surprise. Let's see. So we have a couple more cards here. Oh, you guys got 2 cards by accident. No, oh my goodness. Okay, so we have healing family issues. What? Your love life begins, oh no, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe it is you, and if not, maybe it's, your person, but it could be something to do with the parents. And if not, we don't have to concentrate on that detail, but the healing family issues. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. See? So you guys could be like, this could be like the thing that makes a thing, and the people and the thing, and everybody's happy. This like family thing. When? Let's find out when. Oh, we have a wait. Okay. Oh, but okay, it's touching this card and this card. No. Okay, so it's touching both of these cards, which is like slow growing. Both of those are like slow moving cards. Oh my goodness. So, okay, yes, you're going to have to wait. It's still slow moving, okay? But this is coming up, okay? This is coming. It's coming. Oh, we have one more card. Lightning. Cool. Again, so like an explosion, like surprise, Also rain. When there's lightning, there's rain. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Oh, yes. This all, makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. I don't, it's definitely, this family thing, that is going on here. You're gonna be, this ragtag team together, You're gonna help each other out, and you're gonna have these conversations. You guys are gonna, it's probably, phone call conversations, late in the night. Maybe that means the nighttime. Maybe they weren't born at night, but maybe that means that's when because it is also under the cover of a dandelion, I think. So it's kind of nighttime under the cover of nightfall. That maybe you guys strengthen your bond and relationship and friendship. Late night phone calls and stuff, just helping each other. Oh, I like it. Okay, so let's get a. We're gonna pull a total intuition and then another, and then we got some who, what, where cards. So we'll see what traits to look for and stuff. I already pre-shuffled these, so I hope you guys know that. They're not just. I just don't want to sit here and shuffle for 5 minutes in front of you guys because that's boring to watch. Okay, so we have a serene waterfall here. We have a car, but this car is it literally looks like a Model A Ford, So it's not the fastest car. So again, we have some, it's movement, but slow. It's in slow motion. A tree grows a little bit every day, but you don't notice, you don't see it growing, just you don't see your soulmate coming towards you, and it might be the same, and that might actually kind of, I've never felt that with with any waterfall, but it's almost sometimes a waterfall seems or a river, you'll be on a river and it's super boring and you're wow, this is so peaceful, and then you turn a bend and it's the freaking rapids and there's a waterfall, and people literally die because they didn't know. You'll be down the river and it's super nice and peaceful, and then there's a freaking waterfall right around the corner. That might be what's gonna happen to you, where you're man, I just want my soulmate to come in. I'm just tired of waiting. I'm kind of bored here, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of dating people. Just want to find the one person. And then boom, like it's a freaking waterfall and you're falling. You're literally falling in love. You know, we have a little bluebird of happiness. Every time I think of a bluebird, that's what I think of. So again, happy things are coming. Maybe this means like springtime or, you know, I don't know. That's why I like these cards, because it can tell you more about your situation than I can, you know? You look at this card and you know what it means. But yeah, slow moving for sure, but it is coming. It's not going backwards, it's coming forward. So it's on its way, okay? Let's see if the universe wants to give us anything good for you to look for. Give us some signs, man. Oops, one flew out. Okay, what's that one? Alright, has a noticeable facial feature. Called you the other night. Is this already happening? Because again, calling, phone call, nighttime, hello. My kind of person, vegetarian. Okay, so those are the clues for you. Let's get you some charms. And we'll do the pendulum as well. This fell on the floor facing that. So we have combo. Awesome. I think of the Lover's card whenever I get that. Okay, so we have a butterfly. So again, springtime. Whenever I see purple, I think of springtime, you know, like tulips and stuff and Easter eggs and things. And then butterfly as well. So it's like new. It's when the season changes. It's like when flowers are blooming and things. So again, I'm feeling springtime. Okay, so this is my surprise charm. Oh, surprise charm. This is, oh my God. This is gonna seriously be like, you're on a peaceful river. Turn the bend. Waterfall. Again. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have slow moving turtle, right? But he's moving. He's not just laying there. He's moving. He's happy about it. He's checking out the scenery. He's not looking forward, you know, but he's still moving, but he ain't in a hurry. Again, then we have the flower for springtime. This might happen in the springtime. Or when flowers are blooming, okay? So maybe even, you know, summer, maybe even late summer. But, because there are butterflies around and late. Oh my God, and then we have another flower too. Flower time. When there are flowers, this is when this might be happening. Awesome. Okay, then we have the one. Okay, so that is a magician. You and them have been manifesting each other. That's all we're gonna say. Oh my gosh, perfect. This is our cat themed, you know, little reading here. Look at this diva. That is one diva cat, okay? And those eyeballs are like seriously alien-sized eyeballs. This person has been watching you, and I think you've been watching them. One of you, or both, got your eye on the other person. Then we have this little chalice here, so that is my Ace of Cups. Did we get an Ace of Cups? Did we? I don't remember. No, we had an Ace of Wands. Then we had, no, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Anyway, so now we have an Ace of Cups. So this is an offer of love. Oh my God, I'm gonna faint. This is such a good reading. Okay, then we have another like reptile, okay? So I love the frog because the frog is very adaptable. So I feel like this might be you or the other person adapting to that family situation and being like that person, you know? Like you are that shoulder for them to cry on or vice versa. You know, like they got you, boo, or you got them. It might even be mutual. Maybe you both are going through something. And maybe that is how you meet or something, but it is how you bond. What? Okay. Let's see what some words want to tell us. Okay, wow, I just spilled that all over my lap. Get back in there. Okay. Wow, okay, there's like kind of a lot in here. Ooh. Okay, understand. You. What? Alrighty, we're looking good. Box. Say. Cat. Another cat. Okay, what? Okay. B. S. I don't know if that means something to you. Time. 1. Us. Family. What is going on? A. Guy. This. Wait, is there one stuck to that? No. This. Tell. Oh my god, I thought I said tall. I was like, no. Tell. Really? Fudge. Ooh, maybe somebody lying. Maybe somebody's pretending that they don't like you or that you don't like them. We got lots of little weird ones, so we might just disregard those little ones. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Okay, so we have understand you, box. Like they understand the box you're in, maybe, you know, vice versa, maybe. Say cat. Are they trying to talk about like Schrodinger's cat, you know, like do you know if the cat is alive or not if you put it in the box? It's both. I don't know if that means anything, but you never know. Maybe you'll have a conversation about Schrodinger's cat. Understand you, box. Say cat. Bees or BS. BS. Oh. Again, someone might be pretending, you know? They're fudging. They're BSing. Pretending that they don't have feelings here. Time. 1. Us. Family. A guy. This. Tell. Really. Fudge. By alien. By alien. I mean, this cat did have alien eyes. Okay, so those are the words for ya. Take it how it is. Okay, and let's ask the pendulum some questiones. Okay, we're gonna see if there's a trait that you can look for. Come on, give us something good. Come on. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so they love science. Again, Schrodinger's cat. Okay, maybe they like theories, you know, things like that. Okay, one more. Okay. What color eyes, please and thank you? What eyes are they looking for? So far we have like lighter skin, lighter hair, slow coming, maybe watching ya. Ooh, oh, okay. Decide. Are we staying? Okay, so we got green eyes. That makes sense. If they have like brownish, lightish brownish hair, blonde, I think those are the ones that technically are normally the green eye characteristics to have. Okay, that is what I have for you guys. So I hope this makes sense. If not, as always, check out other videos or even the other groups in this video. Comment, like, subscribe. It helps me a whole bunch. Please and thank you. And I hope you guys take care and have a good night. Hi, group 2. So let's see what we have. If I can pick them up. Oh, fancy, fancy. Okay, so we have the Strength card. They could be a Leo. And then we have the Mother of Wands. Okay, this lady here, this mother, is definitely protective. Not only is she like completely encompassed her eggs in there, she's got a little group of eggs in there. She also has this wand, you know, to like beat people, you know, anyone that comes too close. And then we have this lion guy. So this one always tells me that they are like a lion at heart, right? They're very strong, they're very courageous, they're very sure of who they are, you know, very kingly, you know, runs their ship. But they also are a little romantic, okay? They have a little rose in their mouth there. So at first glance, you might be like, oh my god, a lion. And then you're like, oh, lion, he has a rose. So it might be someone that maybe you're like, oh my god, no. And then you're like, oh, okay. Maybe like that, okay? Also, they could be blonde, because lions are usually blonde. Also, I'm seeing like a similarity of like the roundness. Okay, so we'll see if like we have like more circles. I really couldn't tell you what that would have to do. I don't know. Like nothing is coming to mind, but I am seeing the circle. Okay, so that might be me. You know, it might mean something to you or something. Let's see what else we have going on. All right, the star. Cool, cool. Okay, so they could be Aquarius. First thing that I notice about that is the pond here, and then like the little rivers that she's creating with this jug. So they could live somewhere by a body of water. So it could be like a pond, a lake, something like that, or a creek. But it's something like specific in their yard. It's something that's, it's not just like an afterthought. It's like, oh, here's this creek, like definite creek that like I see every time I pull in here, you know. Something like that. So look out for that. There's something about that, the body of water there. Again, blonde hair. And then the Ace of Swords. So this could be like someone breaking like that silence. So either you or them is going to maybe send a message or, you know, start flirting. It's just going to be, it might not be like clear-cut communication, like, hello, how are ya? You know, type of stuff, but it might be, you know, like those looks, you know, liking your posts and things like that. Maybe you see them watching your stories more often. You know, maybe they're showing up at your work a little more often, you know, shopping there a little more often than they used to, things like that. So there's some sort of break in like the monotony or, you know, whatever. And if this isn't someone that you know now, it will be something like that. Like, you know, there's going to be some sort of break in the silence between you two, and I want to say it's on their end. It could be the other way around, but I'm feeling like it's them. Plus we have this offer of a rose from the lion there. Your person could be a mother already. And if not, you guys could have kids together, okay? And if you aren't looking for a woman, then this could mean that you will be becoming a mother. And if not, then you guys could be adopting or something, or they already have children and that they are very protective of it. It doesn't have to be children, okay? But it could just be like something that they birthed. It could be like something that they literally created, their business, or I mean, their house. They could have literally built their house or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that they created and they're very protective of it. They have a lot of passion. This is very passionate. All of this is actually. It's all very passionate feeling. Okay, okay. So we have. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to do the cats. I mean, I guess I don't really have an order. I just kind of do it that way. Um. Okay, so we have rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. This is like alchemy, you know, going on. She's all like doo 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 beep beep boop boop, you know, like pouring concoctions here. She's creating life with her jugs of infinite elements. Um Again, blonde-ish feeling. I mean, I think that's supposed to be hair. I think so. She's blonde. I think she's blonde. I do like that. I feel like maybe you or them is so protective, and this might even be like of yourself. You're protective of your heart. You're protective of, you know, that you're afraid of being hurt again, or your person is. Um, and you guys are gonna be cracked open. You're gonna crack each other open. Something's gonna happen between you two. It's almost like this sword just came and was like, you know, right down the middle and just cracked you open. So whatever this communication or this some sort of break in the silence between you two. So it could be someone that you already know and you're not talking to, or someone that you literally don't know yet, and hence the silence between you because you don't know each other. Let's see what these cats have to say first. Alrighty, so we have the seven of no, wait, what are we? Oh, no, that's seven. Okay, so that's the chariot. And then we have then we have the world, two major arcana cards. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So we have two aces. This is the Mother of Wands. Okay. Okay, so first of all, oh, look at the circles. I don't know what that means. I'm literally getting zero inclinations. Like, I have zero feelings. I don't know. I have no idea what those circles could mean. I don't know. I mean, it could literally be anything, like the logo of the building that they work at, you know, the business that they started, you know, or maybe their name begins with an O. Maybe their like phone number has a lot of zeros in it. I don't know. It's something to do with zeros or circles. And it's funny because this world card, normally people take it as like, oh, traveling sometimes or like whatever. It's funny because this cat is literally thinking, there's like a thought bubble, and it's literally thinking himself. The exact same picture is just up here. He's like, all I'm thinking about is how I'm sitting here. So I'm getting the opposite feeling of like travel, or I'm not sure, because this cat is literally thinking about itself and how it's just sitting here. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling like travel at all. So maybe it's almost like you're literally like right there. Maybe you don't even have to go far to find this person. We do have the chariot though, so it does mean, and I don't think that that means like geological movement, you know, like moving across the globe or something. I feel like that means it's coming. It's telling you it's on the way. And then what do we have? Okay, so then we have the Ace of Wands. And there is like one wand in this too. So sometimes I like feel like that's the Ace of Wands until I realize it's not. So yeah, we're getting like offers here. So, you know, maybe it's flirting. Because remember, it's like this communication, but then this is telling me like passion. So it's some sort of flirting is going to be coming in soon for you. This could be the one. I mean, I hope so, because we're waiting for the soulmate. Well, okay, but it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. But, yep, you've already met each other. You might not even know it, you know, maybe just two passing ships in the night, but you have met. Flirting is going to happen very, very soon. Ooh, the butterfly. I like that, the butterfly. So this is like transformation, you know, this is like going into a whole nother level. This is like your glow up, okay? We have relationship evolving to the next phase. Because you already know each other. Healing the inner child and growth. Cracking that open. Cracking open the inner child. Cracking open that, you know, that thing that you're so protective over, you know, maybe it is your emotions. You don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to open yourself up again. And then here comes this flirting and you're like, hello, you know, you're just like, take me now. Oh, man. Ooh, in the near future. Okay, so that's fun. That is fun. In the near future. So not distant, near. Get you some tuition. And again, they are blonde as well. Okay, fell out. Okay, so, okay. We have a little, like, nest. Okay, what? Eggs. Eggs. There's a nest of eggs. Okay. Something's very protected here. And I think that it might be talking about you, or it could be the other person, but I'm feeling more like not really children, not really like a business or anything, but your heart. I think that's what that snake is protecting, the Mother of Wands. I think it's literally like your peace of mind. You don't want to get hurt again. And then this tells me like communication, okay? Like this laptop keyboard. And then in tiny, we have a little book and then a little lighthouse. Something is going on, like some sort of like, and it's on top of this cracked open. This lighthouse is gonna like shine a giant spotlight on that problem. And this person is gonna come in, or vice versa, like a ship in the night going to the, I just said you guys were like passing ships in the night, right? And then we get a lighthouse. It's like something turns that lighthouse on, cracks you open, or the other person, or both of you at the same time, and makes you realize like, whoa, there's my soulmate. Love it. Let's see if we can get some traits going on. So yeah, that is like communication, those like that keyboard there, that's what I always think of. And we have that book too, that little book up there. So yeah, there's gonna be, maybe it's like flirting through like, you know, comments, or they're gonna slide into your DMs, you know. All right. Your first date will be within 5 days of a full moon. Awesome. Okay. So like if you randomly go on a date with someone and you like totally hit it off, it seems like everything is like going right. Check and see if there's been a full moon lately. Okay. Speaks with an accent. I always like that one, because that one's like, wow, I can like see that sign immediately the first time I meet this person, you know? It's an easy one. Comes from overseas. Man, I love it when it comes together, you know? So wherever you live, they come from overseas. If they come from overseas from where you live, they're going to not have the same accent as you. That totally makes sense. Love it when cards make sense for me, you know? So those are your clues, okay? First date within 5 days of a full moon, and speaks with an accent. So they're basically, you know, they come from somewhere else. It's always exciting. I've got to get a bigger bowl. It's so hard. Whew. Okay. Alrighty, what do we got? Ooh, whoa, oh, 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 we got two people going on. Okay, so we have a message, communication, flirting, tippity tippity type type type. Someone's gonna send you a message. Okay, so this is my Toto. Ha. Okay, so it's like something is not quite as it seems. So again, it's like you're not aware that each other like has their eye on each other, you know? And that they are just randomly just gonna be like, hello, and send you a message, I believe. Okay, what else do we have? We got a lot going on. So we have two S's, so very important, all about the S. Holy Bible. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily have to be like religion, but it's like they are very they have like their opinion, and not only that, it doesn't have to mean that, but they have a lot of faith. They have a lot of optimism. They have like a place to put their insecurities or their questions, you know, just about living as a human, you know, all the questions that we have and all those things, those insecurities that we have. They have a place to put it. They have a place to, you know, so whether it is religion or it's something that they're passionate about, whether it's just being a good person or volunteering, something like they have an outlet. Let's just say that they have a good outlet and a good like foundation of who they are and their faith. Okay, so we have a little umbrella. We have a little fairy on a moon, and interesting that it's right next to the star. So we have the star card, the moon, an umbrella, a lot of like buttons. These are all buttons. Normally I only get like one or two. We have 4 buttons in here. Then we have the apple. This is a confusing pick. So we have the little girl and she's yellow. So that is like friendship. So you might already be friends with this person. So we have the apple. Now, okay, the apple symbolizes a lot of stuff, you know, like the apple symbolizes like wisdom. It is like, it sometimes does remind me of religion because of that, because like, you know, Apple and Eve chose the apple of wisdom. But it doesn't always, okay? So sometimes it tells me that they're a teacher or you're a teacher, something like that, because, you know, teachers get apples. And I want to say it's a pepper sometimes. I read it as a pepper because I think that's what it is. But it's the golden apple in my eyes. That's how I normally read it. And the golden apple is like that thing that the fairy tale, you know, witch is trying to get. It's the golden goose, you know, it's the golden egg. Wow, oh, we had eggs. And I do, you know, associate that with the golden egg because I don't have a golden egg charm. So that's the best that I can do. And that's interesting that we had so many eggs in the reading. So this is like the person. This is just saying that, like, this is your jackpot. And that it is coming. Because I know a lot of times I feel that way too. Where I'm like, maybe I'm just not going to find my soulmate this lifetime. I mean, I know there's one out there, but who's to say I'm gonna meet them? But this is telling me that you're gonna meet your soulmate. So your future spouse is going to be your soulmate. Again, so we have the star card. Because didn't you guys get the star card? Yeah, right? That was you? Yeah. There it is, the star card. Okay, so Aquarius. Either you're an Aquarius or they are, or it's very high in their chart or your chart because it's very up there. And not only is it for the star or Aquarius, but it symbolizes again like that star, like that golden egg, that thing that you want. It's the wish that you want. The Christmas star. Not really, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, we have 2 wise men, you know. So the moon, the fairy on the moon, now that symbolizes to me again a wish. Like, almost like, a Disney movie or something where you wish upon a star, it is a wish again. So, this might even not be talking about them. That might just be reiterating the fact that, again, something that you've been praying for and hoping for, because all four of these, basically all in a row, are all like faith based, like having faith, praying, wishing. It's something that you've been hoping for a long time. Okay, so yeah, we went over that. So it's something that like doesn't seem quite as it is. Like you look at it and you take it as face value, and you're not seeing that there's stuff going on behind the curtain, right? Until Toto pulls it away and reveals the guy behind the curtain. The umbrella is interesting. I'm not actually getting like a direct feeling from that. Like I'm not sure which way to take it. So it could either mean that you're gonna meet in the rain, literally, like face value. It's gonna be raining when you meet them, or on your first date, or something like that, where it's like a huge storm or something, or they're going to lend you their umbrella, and that's a cute thing that you're gonna remember or something. But it also is black. So to me, that tells me like stormy. So it's interesting that it's above this, right? That's like how I placed it. It's almost like as if you don't actually think it's going to happen. I think that's why all of these are coming up, like trying to tell you, and this too, like it's not what it seems. You keep thinking, this is it. This is it. It's like Peggy Lee. Is this all there is? I'm bored. I might as well just start singing in the rain all by myself with my umbrella because I need something interesting to happen. But I feel like this is you kind of being like your own Debbie Downer. You're like, nah, it's not gonna happen. I'm so tired of being optimistic, I think that's what it's saying. I think it's trying to just tell you, like, just stop for like a second and just have a little bit of faith. Stop raining on your own parade. You wouldn't need this umbrella all day long if you stopped it from raining all day. Stop making it rain on your parade all day long. And then we have this little like ticket guy too. So it's like I'm gonna read these together. He's literally writing out a ticket. He's writing down words on a piece of paper. And then this guy is like taking that piece of paper to you. Some sort of message is coming through for you. Something is on its way to you, okay? Okay. About music, night, I, he, yet, but, so on. Like, mirror, truth. What the heck? About music night, I, he, yet, but so on. Like, mirror, truth. I love these cryptic messages. They're so interesting. So you could meet during music at night. Maybe, you guys meet and you're like, yeah, but, not yet. Again, not yet. It hasn't come. But so on. Like mirror truth. it might be even saying like what you say mirrors reality. So like if you keep raining on your own parade and you keep saying it's never going to happen, never going to happen, never going to happen, then you're going to literally make it never happen. You know, what you say, because like, but so on, you know, it's almost like it's saying, it's heard this so many times, it's going to literally start mirroring what you're saying. Mm, tell me what you think. Tell me what it means for you, please. I'm always interested. Okay, my phone was full, so I had to go unload it and then come back and finish this. Okay, so we are asking the pendulum a question. All right. What color eyes are we looking for, please and thank you? What color eyes for group 2? What are they looking for? Ooh, okay, are we in? All right. Green eyes. That is what we are looking for. Makes sense because we have lighter skin, lighter hair, so they would have lighter eyes. Okay. Okay. And what trait are we going to look for? What's a prominent trait about them for group 2 to keep an eye out for? Okay. Are we in? All right. Loves to cook. All right, so this person loves to cook. They probably make delicious stuff. This is a valuable trait. So that is definitely something to look out for. So they have green eyes and they love to cook. Okay, that is what I have for you guys. I hope it made sense. If it doesn't resonate at all, you know, check out other videos. Check out one of the other piles in this video. As always, it's always super helpful if you comment, like, and subscribe. And with that, I hope you guys take care and have a good night. Hi, group 3. Whoop. Okay. What we got? Okay. So we have the 7 of Wands and then the Son of Swords. Okay, first of all, right away, very obvious, this person is probably a night owl. Like, literally, night owl. Okay, I'm just saying. This person might be either an only child or they're like the only boy out of girls, you know, or only girl out of a bunch of boys. Not a bunch, but whatever. Or like, you know, they're significantly older. Like maybe they're 15 when their parents had, you know, their second kid. So like there's like a huge 15-year gap or something, but you know, so it's almost as if they're like an only child in a way, like they grew up an only child. I strongly get this because they're standing there alone. It's almost like parents and grandparents and stuff, or the other siblings, you know, if they are the only one. It's like, and they're like playing by themselves, you know. I also feel like maybe, like as if you know each other already, and almost like as if they're coming in, like you're not gonna be able to miss it, you know. They're like a flame in a dark sky, you know, or in a dark room, And here they come, like with a sword, like ready to get their target. I mean, because I mean, unless like you guys meet and then just they're just really sure about it, but it's almost as if like a sneak attack, Like this is a silent predator here in the middle of the night. Like they're gonna get ya. That's what I feel. Because this is like swords are like communication. Um, and like it's very passionate as well. Like they're coming in, they're coming in. It's not gonna be you making the move. This is definitely them. Okay, so like right away, I get the like only child thing again, because like in a way it's almost like they have two toys and they're like, well, it's only one of me, I might as well play with both. La-di-do. Like they're just like in their own world, like by themselves, playing by themselves. And that does make sense because like, okay, we have the Seven of Swords and then we have this Six of Swords. And it's almost like they've done a lot of work by themselves. They come in very victoriously. Like they're proud of this. They are really like very not like obsessive but protective. They're very protective of what they've become of themselves. They're not willing to just like give themselves up to anybody, like. And I feel like that does stem from being an only kid. Like they had to do all the stuff alone. You know what I mean? Learn how to socialize and do all that stuff. They didn't have anyone to watch and follow in their footsteps. No, they always had to do everything first. I almost feel like they're like looking in the crowd, looking for someone. It's almost like they're looking for you. Like maybe this is them right now. Like they're looking for you in the crowd. I mean, this could also be you because I feel like this is them and they're definitely like the candle in a dark room. And I think it stems from being an only kid as well because like they had all the attention to them. So that's like what they're used to. They're not shy about it. So they are a big personality. And that would be why, they have the courage to take that risk and like, you know, try to love bomb you. And then, because they can do it. Here they are coming in victorious. They have like the wreath, of laurels. So this is why they're going to come in like this because they know they're worth it. They know they've done a lot of work. Let's see what else we got. Um, I, I, they could have dark hair. So far, it's all pretty dark. Let's see. Hand of Cards. Take a chance. Risk. Being strategic. Oh, options. Not showing hand. Gambling. Okay. Funny how I didn't even mean to like pull this one first. I guess it probably would have ended up in this position anyway. But that it's next to where I just said like this person is they don't have a problem taking a risk. They don't have a problem asking you out and saying hello. They haven't yet because they haven't found you yet. Like and like this perhaps could be saying, they've been busy, there's like a roller coaster of waves going on back here, who knows where he just came from, this juggler guy. So, maybe after they've juggled, done all the things all alone, now everyone's like, oh my God, good job. And they're like, yeah, 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 but I want to find that person. So they're like looking for you. And then they're just going to be like, okay, let's get the cats. All right, we have the Empress, the Lovers, and the Death card. You know what? Okay, so that is so interesting. So it goes from like white to black. And in the middle, there's this black and white cat, and there's this black and white separate cat in here, like a yin and a yang. And then this cat is both together. It's like a black and white cat. White, it's like white and black, and then mixed together, white and black in the middle. How strange is that? Maybe, like, yeah, maybe you guys, like, look quite different from each other. Maybe one of you is, like, really white and pale, and then the other one, you might have darker skin and darker hair. And then you come together and you make, black and white kitties. Interesting. I like that. Okay. So, I mean, that's glaringly obvious, at least in this little section here. So maybe it's you that has the lighter hair, lighter skin, and they'll have the darker hair and darker skin. And it doesn't have to be quite dark and light, but maybe like different like ethnicities and stuff, like where it's definitely like two opposites, like coming together. I mean, not opposites, but you know what I mean, like cultural wise. But like it comes together to make a very cute kitty in the middle. And in the middle, it's funny because it's the lovers. Hmm. And so I want to say, because like I think it's your person that has the darker hair. So I want to say that they probably like scary movies and like horror movies, or maybe not even that, but maybe they really like Halloween. And because it's the death card. I mean, or, but I'm not necessarily reading as tarot. I mean, unless it like I want to, like I get the feeling to. But I don't feel like anything's ending. I don't think it's telling me that story. I think it's telling me that you guys are definitely like two different looking people, two different at first glance people. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this lady, there's like, I don't know why I'm just like holding those cards. This little Cupid guy has like an arrow and he hasn't quite struck her yet. So that is telling me that it hasn't quite happened yet. See, oh, that's funny because it's right after, it's next to this one. Like your person's still looking for you. And it looks like maybe, but this, because that they have dark hair, there's light hair there. So I'm taking it as this is your person, and then that would be you. So maybe your person has like seen you, or like semi found you, like almost. They're not quite sure, but maybe you guys have like met or something. And you haven't quite been struck by Cupid's bow yet. Like neither of you yet. I don't think so. Does he have a bow? Like, no. Right, okay, so yeah, like you guys haven't been struck by Cupid's bow yet, but it is safe for you to love. So maybe like you're not quite open to it yet, because it's saying to open your heart to give and receive, So maybe that's what the universe is waiting for. Like maybe you just have to like really think about it and get ready and do that thing that might be holding you back, like, whatever it is, and just like clear that up for you. I'm not sure, it could just be, just like a little advice for you. Because it's funny that it's underneath, take a chance, risk, not showing hand. So maybe to you, like, it is a little scary to like open up again and possibly get hurt again, So it's saying like you also have to take that chance. You have to open up your heart and be willing to take a risk. Or like, because if you're not, then you're never going to be able to receive it. If it's not open for business, it's not open for business, good or bad, you know? Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Interesting that like both of these people, they're like separate, but they're also falling together and they look like kin. You know, they look related, they look similar. And see, again, loosen your grip, like open your heart, take a chance. This person is looking for you, but if you don't poke your head up and let him see you in the crowd, how's this guy ever going to find you? So, I mean, you know, and this is, if you don't loosen your grip, you're never going to fall in love. You have to allow yourself to fall. That's why they call it fall in love. Either you're going to get caught or you ain't. And it's scary, but you have to. You have to loosen your grip. So let's see when. Okay, that's a good card. Within the next few months. Dude, I wouldn't be upset about that. That's a good card. Gives you plenty of time to like maybe do a couple meditations, maybe really sit down and just like have a think out, you know, in your brain and just think about stuff. Oh, we're gonna get total intuition. In case we need to look at these again. Then we're gonna get some who, what, where cards. I forgot, I'm all like charm time. Okay. Give us something good. Whoops. Oh, okay. This one flipped over and this one fell out. Okay, so let's see. So this is like, it says environment, energy. It has like some words over here about like paintings and like probably like art. So I feel like, again, and it's funny that it's like talking about here, open your heart, you know. It's connecting the you being prey and the taking a chance. It's almost like let the energy in, you know? Also, this person could be tall. And this one, this is interesting. So I feel like, so it's like a gem here. I think that's a gem, yes. And I feel like unicorns are like saying like magic, you know? And this is like a zodiac wheel, right? A chart. So, well, first of all, what chart is this in? So it's next to Capricorn. Okay, no, this is Pisces. Okay, so it's in the Pisces. Yeah, it's in the Pisces constellation. So this person could be a Pisces, okay? But then there's like all these words, and it's almost like it's telling you to like narrow in. So it's kind of like all like jumbled up here, you know, all these words. It's almost like a bunch of thoughts and stuff, you know? Even though they're fun, they're not like bad thoughts. But I feel like you need to like narrow those down and really like hone in and like find your magic place, you know, like what you want and like open yourself up to receiving that. Because like you're not going to open your heart to receive if you don't know what it's receiving, if you don't even have something you're looking for. Because then that is super scary. That's just like walking around aimlessly. Just like shouting, hey, this is my name, or something, you know, like something ridiculous. Like if you're not looking for someone, then what are you yelling about? You know, like you have to be looking for something. So you need to narrow that down, and then it won't be scary because you'll want to take that risk because you'll want this thing. You'll want to go after it. I feel like I feel like it's telling you for group 3, nothing bad about your person or anything. I think it's a lot of it is also concentrating on you. I think maybe maybe this situation has been kind of ready, you know, like this guy's all like, he's already like on the way, you know? Uh, so maybe like you're not allowing it to happen, maybe without even knowing it. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of blocking it, maybe because you're scared or something, you know? So, but it's, you know, you got a couple months, right? And yeah, within the next few months. So, you know, just kind of chill out. Okay, we got one. What? Goes by a nickname. Has been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. Hmm. Oh, has been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past. Oh, this could be them. Maybe this is you. Maybe, you know, it could be opposite. But, you know, they could have gotten over it. Not everyone is, you know, paralyzed by being hurt. So they're still willing to take all these risks and nothing has changed about that. But maybe you'll find out about that. You know, at one of the first times you meet them, you know, like again, once maybe you already know this about them. Maybe this is helping you narrow it down into the right person. But, you know, extremely hurt. Not just like a little bit, but extremely hurt. So, and took it really bad, you know? Like, like one or the other, you know? It doesn't have to be all of that. Like, it could just be someone really, really hurt them, but, you know, they're a strong person and they also got over it. But, yeah, so keep that in mind. And that's interesting because they've actually been in your proximity. So you might not even know what their name is, but maybe you have seen them. And they go by a nickname. All good clues. Oh. Okay. M. N. A 5. Okay, okay. Hierophant. So that is always pretty good. Like, so either this person is like kind of, they could be like an actual official of some sort. They could like be somewhat religious. They don't have to be, but they could be. And if they are, they could be like, you know, kind of up there in the church. Um, but also it could just mean that like, okay, yeah, you guys are gonna like make it official. Like, not only is this person your soulmate, but you are going to actually marry this person as well. Okay, so we have a heart, and it's the blue heart. So that's like loyalty, which the Hierophant, what it does stand for, like they're steadfast, you know, like that person is grounded as heck. So they're very loyal as well. Also, this is a state, isn't it? Minnesota? Wait, I think so. I think that's Minnesota. Or is it Montana? No, Montana's M-O. So, you know, that's the abbreviation for Minnesota, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, I believe Minnesota is quite cold most of the time, and there's a hockey stick and puck right there. But that doesn't necessarily mean hockey to me. Well, we do have another cold, like, oh my god, and my iceberg. This is my iceberg charm. It's just, that's what it reminds me of, you know, because it'll stand there like that, and it honestly looks like an iceberg to me. And this house is covered in snow. Okay. So maybe this person lives in Minnesota, or this person lives somewhere that at least is cold a lot of the time, or they grew up somewhere, you know, very cold. like Canada, right? Because I mean, doesn't Canada, aren't they all about hockey? I think so. So that would make sense to me. Oh my god, we have a goose, and aren't there things called Canadian geese? Isn't that what that is? That's like the only goose I know, but that is funny. They might live in Canada, or you're in Canada, and this is just validating, that this is for you. And then maybe like their initials are MN, or NM. Also, so, okay, individually, without it being all cold stuff, this normally tells me like this person would be very organized because you use both pucks and you're like keeping it in a line as you go forward. And or either that or like it actually has caught that. So like they're very like tidy. They don't I don't know why that's my charm for that. That's I don't know. So we do have iceberg. That's literally what that means. So take that how you want. Um, and this could also just mean like cozy, my little house here. It doesn't have to mean Christmas time, although there's like a wreath on the door. But it normally just means, like coziness, maybe like you're buying a house together, or like they could be buying a house, maybe they live in a little red house like that. Um, you know, many things, I guess. So take that how it resonates. So either it could be like cold stuff for you, because that is a lot of cold things to me. So we have a firecracker here. It's like an explosion. So that could be like the dive bombing, of this owl. Like a surprise. You don't see it coming. We have a bell. So that is like again kind of like a warn, not like a warning, but it's like a noisemaker kind of, right? It's like letting, we put it on like dog collars and stuff so that we're like aware of where they are. So it's kind of like a helpful messenger. So maybe this person could be like asking about you because I feel like they might be aware of you, but you are not ready yet. So, and they can maybe sense that, but they're like getting those, signals like that they like you, like you keep popping into their brain. And maybe they start asking about you, trying to get just like a little bit of some pings in the system and try to like figure it out. Because I feel like this might be you, to be honest, if I'm not reading it as a Canadian goose. Um, it's almost like you put on your bonnet and you're just like, I'm not even going to pay attention, I'm just strolling along in my bonnet. But normally this is a button of irony. But I'm not feeling that. It's ironic to me because a goose has a bonnet on, like a goose doesn't need a bonnet. Come on now, unless it's just a fashion statement. So, but I feel like it's more like you like ignoring this. Like, look, it's facing that way, and then here's the bell. It's almost like you don't want to pay attention to those like pings in your system. Like, I think you're aware of who I'm talking about if this is for you. Like, you can sense that they like you, and you're like totally ignoring it. You are like not giving out signals back. Okay? We have a sewing machine. We have a little jester and a horse. So this kind of tells me that like they're funny. They're not boring to be around. They have a personality. The sewing machine, I feel like that's talking to you. I feel like maybe again it's telling you, mend that little problem and open up, again. Or it could also be saying like that your person healed from being extremely hurt or that like you guys will heal each other once you meet, and maybe this person will help you heal that. Or simply that they are into fashion or actually sewing. And this horse is interesting to me because it normally is telling me that it's on its way, you know, although this horse charm is kind of standing there, and it's also facing that direction, the same direction as this goose, which is you ignoring these bells here. Which, like, normally I don't read it that way, but that is what I'm getting, that, like, it's showing me you're ignoring it. And if not, it could actually be saying that they live to the west or you live to the west of them, but I feel like this is you, so you would be looking westward. But I mean, I like that you have the Hierophant here because it's definitely like not, it's like a solid relationship because you have the loyalty here, you know, like the coziness. I love the coldness. I feel like that's a definite thing going on. Like the cold environment, that's definitely like where they are. Like either where they grew up and that's where their parents and family are or something, or that is literally where they are, where they live now. And I am feeling a bit Canada. Okay, let's get some words. Okay. Skinful. Sometimes endings just like don't make sense, so. But you know, maybe that has something to do with your person. Maybe that means east. Okay, skinful, use with talk. Get, star, sing. Ooh, star card is like your wish coming true, you know, it's a wish. We buy her text ness. Okay, will. I mean, it could be willness. Okay, I like that. Skin, like establish maybe. Skinful use with talk. Like maybe like when you guys finally get together and like actually touch each other, you know, it will be because you have talked and got a star to sing, you know, or maybe vice versa, they got you to tell them your wishes and stuff, and voila, you open up. By her, we, so together, you know, we, by her text, maybe willingness. Interesting. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's see if it wants to give us a good trait for group 3 to look for. Give us something good. Okay. Are we done? All right. Has a pet. It's not the most specific clue, but I mean, not a lot of people have pets, okay? So they have a pet, so that is a good clue to look for. And let's see what color eyes, whoop, group 3 should look for. Give us something good, please and thank you. Okay, blue eyes. I like it. Interesting. So they could have dark hair, blue eyes. And if they don't have dark hair, they could be the one with the lighter everything, and you could be the darker everything. And it doesn't have to be exactly light and dark, like I said. Could be cultural. Um, but yeah, blue eyes. Okay, very like you notice blue eyes, so that's a good clue. Okay, so that is what I have for you. So thank you so much for watching. If this didn't help, like always, check out other videos. Comment, like, subscribe. It helps me a whole bunch. And yeah, I hope you guys take care and have a good night.